Hi, so today we'll start with grammar lesson number 1, determiners. Now, to begin with, what are determiners? So, determiners express the reference of noun or noun phrase in the context. So, basically, what determiners do is they come before the noun and they tell you about the noun. What is the noun? Okay? And they also tell you that in what context is the noun used. Okay, so now we'll see that there are 7 different types of determiners. Okay, so the first is articles. Articles, as we all know, are a, an and the, and we also know how to use the articles. We use a and an before countable nouns, things that we can count, and we use the when we are referring to a particular thing, a specific thing. Okay, so now for example, how it is used as a determiner, we will see. I have a flower for you. So the flower is the noun and the article a is used before the noun. Okay, and the second one is keep the bag in a corner. So here there are 2 nouns and 2 articles used, the and a. Okay, we are talking about a specific bag, so that is why we are using the. And in a corner, there are 4 corners, you can keep it in any corner, so we are not specifying that, so we are saying a corner. Okay, now the second types of determiners are demonstratives. Demonstratives means that they show you, they describe. Okay, like this, that, those, these are the kind of demonstrative determiners. Okay, so they demonstrate, they show you. So for example, look at that building. That building, that is the demonstrative determiner. It is showing you that building. Okay, and then the second one is bring me those pictures. Pictures is the noun and those is the determiner. Now possessives. Possessives meaning something related to you or somebody else, something that you own or something that is in relation with you. So my, his, her, our, your, etc. These kinds of possessive pronouns that we call them are called possessive determiners. Now example, she is my aunt. My is the possessive determiner and aunt is your aunt. And I have your books. Your books, they belong to you. So that is why your is the possessive determiner and books is the noun. Now the next one is quantifiers. Now what are quantifiers? Quantifiers, they tell you about the quantity of that noun, but without using numbers. They don't use numbers directly. They use words such as many, few, little, some, all, both, couple, etc. Okay, so these are not really numbers, but they give you the size or shape, amount of the noun. Okay, so example, I have read many books. I am not giving you the number of books that I have read. I am just saying that I have read many books. I am quantifying books. And she has had enough chocolates. Now enough means she has enough. We are not saying how many chocolates she has had. We are just saying that it is enough. Now the next is numbers. Numbers are also part of determiners, like first, 10, 1000, etc. So this is my second competition. Competition is the noun and second is the number which tells you about the competition. And then we will select 10 essays. Okay, now distributions meaning you are dividing it between people. Either one, then neither, none of you, each, everybody, and every, that is all. So examples, each student has a box. That means everybody has a box. One, everybody has a box. And either of you can come with me. That means between the 2 of you, I am dividing, I am distributing. Either of you, one of you can come with me. Now the last determiner is interrogative. Interrogative meaning when you're asking a question. Those interrogatives are the WH words, which are whose, which, what. Okay. Which store do you like the most? Store is the noun and you're asking about the store. So which store do you like the most? Now coming to where do we place the determiners in the statement, where do we use them? So there are three positions where we can use determiners, that is predeterminers, central determiners and post determiners. Okay, so predeterminers generally come before the central determiners if there is one, or before the noun, directly before the noun. And mostly the predeterminers that are used are quantifiers. So for example, Manish finished off half the ice cream. Now the is the central determiner. The is again a determiner, but half is also a determiner. It is a quantifier. So it is a predeterminer because after that there is one more determiner and then there is a noun. Now next is central determiners. Central determiners come between predeterminers and post determiners. Now looking at the same example, Manish finished off half the ice cream. Half is a predeterminer and then there is a noun, and between that there is one more word, that is the. So the is the central determiners, and generally in central determiners we use articles, possessives, that is my, your, our, demonstratives, these, that, those, and distributional determiners. Okay, and then post determiners. Post determiners are generally cardinal or ordinal numbers, that is 4, 5, first, fifth. These are cardinal and ordinal numbers that we use. Now for example, do you remember our last meeting? Okay, now here last is the determiner, post determiner, and this determiner comes after are. Are is a possessive determiner, correct? Now the determiner that comes after that is the post determiner. Okay, so I hope you have understood what we mean by determiners and how we use them and where we use them. Okay.